Hey guys, Derek here with Tabmaturn Gaming coming at you today with another EDH deck tech. Today's deck tech will be for the Mono Black Commander, Maralen of the Mornsong. She's a little bit of a different general, a little weird, but she has a pretty cool deck built around her. She is a 3-cost, 2/3 Elf Wizard. She has an ability here that says players can't draw cards, and at the beginning of each player's draw step, that player loses 3 life and searches his or her library for a card and puts that into their hand and then shuffles their deck. Basically what she does is, as long as she's out, you can't draw cards. Instead of drawing a card, you lose 3 life and tutor. She can be kind of devastating if you cast a mass draw spell and force your opponents to draw, say, 10 cards. They're going to lose 30 life. They don't really have a choice. But that's not really the way I built her. This deck is sort of different, sort of oddball, but it's pretty cool. So I'm going to move her off to the side. I'm going to go over the deck. So the deck is very odd. We have a couple lands here. We have Glacial Chasm. It's a land with a cumulative upkeep of pay 2 life, and when Glacial Chasm enters the battlefield, sacrifice a land. Creatures you control can attack and prevent all damage that will be dealt to you. Basically, it makes me not be able to do anything, but nothing can hurt me. Then after that, I run 95 Swamps. That's right, you heard it right. 95 Swamps. Actually, 96. Here, I'm sorry, 96, my math is bad. 96 Swamps and 1 Glacial Chasm, which makes 97 lands in the deck. So it's pretty unusual. And then I play Ad Nauseam. So this is basically what you may have heard from before as an Ad Nauseam deck. Ad Nauseam is a 5-cost instant, and what it does is reveal the top card of your library and put it into your hand. You lose life equal to its converted mana cost, and you may repeat this process any number of times. Now the way this works is I can flip the top card of my library, I put it in my hand, I lose that much life equal to its cost. If I want to, I can do it again, but I'm not actually drawing the card, so this gets around Maralen, making me skip my draw steps. Well, not being able to draw cards, rather. And then the last card in the deck is Sickening Dreams. Sickening Dreams is a 2-cost sorcery. As an additional cost to cast Sickening Dreams, discard X cards. Sickening Dream deals X damage to each creature and each player. So this deck is pretty much a kind of like a combo deck, I guess you could say. It's more of like a one-trick pony. Basically what I do is I play Maralen. On my turn, I will tutor for Ad Nauseam. Once I have Ad Nauseam in my hand, I will wait till I get my 5th land, past turn. Because Ad Nauseam is an instant on my opponent's end step, I will cast Ad Nauseam, and I will search for every single card in my library, one of which will be this, Glacial Chasm, and one of which will be my Sickening Dreams. So I will do something like I will reveal the top 60 cards in my deck or 70 cards in my deck. Because these are all lands, I'm going to take basically exactly 0 life. I'll lose 0 life. I will end up losing 2 because I have to search my Sickening Dreams. So I reveal cards, I flip until I get to my Sickening Dreams. And then on my turn I cast Sickening Dreams. Well, I'm sorry. On my turn I play my Glacial Chasm so that I can't be hurt. And then I cast my Sickening Dreams, I discard 60 cards, and the entire table takes 60 damage, except for me because I had down Glacial Chasm. Not a very intuitive deck, not a very tricky deck. It's one-trick pony, glass cannon, you kill Maralen or counter my Ad Nauseam, and then I go to scoop phase. But it pretty much is just, it does what it does it well. Very, very easy to disrupt. It's just a very casual deck. I'm sure it could be built in a way that's more effective than the way I built it, but I pretty much built it straightforward to get to Ad Nauseam and win. But yeah, that's more or less Maralen of the Mornsong. Let me know what you think. Like I said, it is a one-trick pony. It is disruptible. I'm aware of all that. It's meant to win the game. You kill like an entire 10-man pod real quick out of nowhere, then go to game 2 with a different deck because it won't happen again. They're going to know how it's going to go, and they're going to stop it the next time. But yeah, this is basically Maralen the Mornsong. It's basically a ton of land and 3 cards that are actually necessary, which is Ad Nauseam, Glacial Chasm, and Sickening Dreams. This deck can be built for probably a whopping $6 or $7. Not a very expensive deck to build. Maralen's probably the hardest thing to come across. She cost me $4. So I think the entire deck might have cost me $7 or $8. including sleeves in a deck box. It's such a cheap deck to build if you consider the fact that most people have swamps lying around. But yeah, this is Maralen with Mornsong. Derek, what's happened during gaming? Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that stuff. And we will catch you later. Thanks a lot, and goodbye.